Hello and welcome back to Off the Record. My name is Nick Tannenbaum. If you're like me, then last year you made the mistake of interpreting Travis Kilce as someone that wanted to play football instead of somebody that wanted to be a celebrity. The writing was on the wall when he was prancing around in a unitard during the Eras Tour, but we ignored all the signs. We reached too high in our fantasy football draft and we paid for the price dearly. Well, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and that's how you end up having to explain to your friends why your tight end one appeared topless in a multi-page tropical island photo shoot for GQ. What's that? Is it hard? It feels to me like it's hard to imagine a world where he's really putting in effort to block down field when he has a Brazilian wax appointment in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So simply put, you'd have to be the biggest moron on planet Earth to take Travis Kilce in this year's fantasy football draft. But listen, some of you are not going to heed my words, and I can't help those people. Okay, but it feels good to say that football is back. Football's back. We are just a few short weeks away from the regular season and already embroiled in controversy. The Minnesota Vikings are receiving some unjust backlash as they have announced that 2 men will be joining their cheerleading squad this upcoming season. Now, as it currently stands, approximately 1/3 of the NFL already has male cheerleaders. That is not, though, enough to avoid criticism, as some of the smartest people on the internet have had they will, quote, no longer support the team or the NFL over these actions. Geniuses. Listen, football at every level has male cheerleaders, high school, college, pro. The real criticism here is that these men are throwing ass instead of throwing ass. What does that even mean? And what does it say about the state of cheerleading? Since when is having a unique skill set such a bad thing? Hell, football players don't even look all the same. You wouldn't want, Daniel Jones lining up to cover Tyreek Hill. Cornerback is very different than quarterback, and white quarterbacks are generally atrocious athletes comparatively. As far as I'm concerned, these boys in Minnesota, Minneapolis, they can dance. So let the boys dance. Let the boys dance, damn it. wplace, an online canvas, has created an artist community where anyone can place a pixel on the map over the world, okay? The world is now our canvas, okay? Think of like Google Maps meets graffiti. This has led to a number of incredible pieces of pixel art by very talented artists all over the globe, but like all things on the internet, anonymity removes culpability, namely racism. Because now a large poop river cuts across most of India, and the platform is no stranger to any errant swaz. In just a few days, what started as a fun art project has devolved into an after-school internet detention. My question to you is, are you going to be cool, or are you a freaking narc, dude? Here's what I think. Let the internet do its thing. Let it play out. We have so few examples of freedom of expression anymore. Let these jokesters get it out of their system. To me, that feels like both the cost of freedom and doing business. Right? That is all for this week. My name is Nick Tannenbaum. This has been Off the Record. Signing off, but never backing down. Thank you. Be well. We'll see you next time.